It rained all day opening day, so this is the second day of the northern zone for archery. It's one of my favorite times of year to be in the woods. Well, I'm back in the same spot I was this morning. We still got a northwest wind, so I don't really have any other stands to sit. I'm kind of hung out to dry here. So it'll be some work to shoot something out of this stand. It's really more of a gun stand I put this up for my kids and I to sit in. It's just one of them short double ladder stands. I don't know, 12 foot tall or something like that. But it's the only stand I really have for this wind to be able to hunt over here. So I mean, they're kind of early. I only saw one doe this morning. They didn't really move too well this morning, so I'm anticipating some good movement this afternoon. It's nice and sunny out, like 58 degrees. So we're just gonna settle in for a sit, which I'm not great at. I can do some sitting during archery season. That's about it. Here in the northern zone of New York, we only get like 3 weeks of archery season before muzzleloader starts. And you know how it is, once the guns go off, changes everything. It's deer going to survival mode. They know what's going on. So anyways, see how it goes. I don't have to be shooting things to be happy hunting. A lot of it is being in nature, the sounds of and the watching of all animals. Sunsets like these are just the icing on the cake. In New York State, we get an either sex tag and a doe only tag with the purchase of an archery and muzzleloader license. So I have 5 weeks of the season to fill these tags. The first day of the season, this buck gets a pass. This is a young buck. I think he's 2.5 years old. 99 out of 100 people would shoot him, and there's nothing wrong with that. You should shoot what makes you happy. I've shot plenty of younger bucks in my time. You might see that if I make it to the last couple days of muzzleloader season. I love venison, and I don't plan on going without. When I got to my mid-20s, I decided I wanted to try to shoot older, bigger, harder to kill bucks. That's just how I prefer to be. The coyotes you can hear in the background have got these deer on edge. They are continually paying attention and checking the air currents for scent. This is the kind of buck I'm after. I believe him to be in the 4.5-year-old range. He doesn't get close enough for me to shoot. He's 60 yards at this point. My max range is 50 yards. He eventually retreats into the thick cover from which he emerged from. So, trying to find a place to set up. I got a ground blind, but I can't get high enough off the ground to be able to see. I'm really trying to hunt that buck I saw last night, but there's just no good way to get down this bottom. Yeah, that's obviously why he's using. There's no trees I can get in. I need like an elevated platform, which obviously I don't have. So I'm about to go make a new plan. I hate to have to go walk into some bed, but we're gonna sneak in the edge of some bed in here to. I found that big buck was using this hedgerow between two overgrown fields. Found a big rub. I found his tracks some. Well, I mean, at least a big buck. I mean, somewhere in that 170 to 190 pound buck range anyways. Found his track going up and down through here. At least a good buck, whether it says or another one, I guess it doesn't really matter. So, what's we got going on? We're inside this hedgerow. Got this pop-up blind stuffed in here. That's the field out there where it was last night. So we're supposed to have a northwest wind, so I should be blowing my scent this way right out to the field. So hopefully I catch him walking up and down the inside of this hedgerow. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna brush this in real quick and make it look a little better, and we'll be on our way. I spent 2 sits with this view. Let me tell you, when you have a view this small, it makes for some long sits. All I had seen was one lone doe on the first evening, right at last light. I couldn't take it anymore. I needed to make a move. Big rub and then huge scrape. Huge scrape. Oh, the deer's been worked from every side, every angle. Coming in here from every direction. There's like nowhere to get a stand in here. I did eventually pick a tree that I could get a stand in. I'm only 9 or 10 feet off the ground and 15 yards from this community scrape. Well, that wraps it up. I've been hunting for, I don't know, 3 days. Might be all the bow hunting I get this year. I don't even know. I might be able to make it back in like 10 days or something like that. The next I get the hunt might be muzzleloader. So anyway, I saw that one real good buck on Tuesday. So we know he's here anyway somewhere. Found that big scrape. I'm gonna put my trail camera on that. So next time I come back, I'll be able to see what's hitting that big community scrape. That's the update. I'm ready for snow.